What's up, YouTube? Welcome to my brand new channel. I created this channel for a couple reasons: accountability and just to watch progress. So, if you're somebody who is interested in losing weight and someone who has struggled for a long time, definitely I'm on board with you. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. That way, you can watch this progress as it's going. There are a lot of channels out there about transformations, and I wanted to do one in the process because I haven't seen any that are just walking through the process from day one or near day one. So love for you guys to join me in this journey. So real quick, the purpose for this channel, let's talk about the struggle. I'm somebody who has always struggled with weight. Very easy for me to put it on. Even when I do weightlifting and things like that, I can pack on muscle really fast, but it's always been very, very difficult for me to lose weight, maintain weight, keep it off. So I've been fluctuating. I played football in high school and was very athletic, honestly, for a long time. For most of my life, probably from 17 and up. I'm now going to be 35 here in a couple weeks. I've fluctuated in the weight range of 275. At my highest, I got up to 360, I believe. And so I generally am somewhere between 275 and 310 most of the time. Right now, I am at a 327. A lot of people don't believe that when they hear it, but I do weigh that much. So it's been a constant struggle. It's been a constant struggle in my head. And so I wanted to do something to kind of keep me motivated, to keep me accountable. That is what this channel is about, something to keep me accountable. I'm going to upload at least one video as far as my progress and where I am every single week, just to see where I am. Even if I do a bad week, if I gain weight on a week, it's going to be uploaded here, and hopefully that'll help me keep motivated. So I'm very motivated right now. There are a couple reasons in particular. Over the last few years, I've been struggling with anxiety, things like that. Over probably the last 4 years, basically struggling with anxiety. High blood pressure is kind of where it started. I got diagnosed with high blood pressure, so I'm on medication. Since then, I've had a ton of anxiety, things like that have really hindered my growth. I also have what my friend likes to call grout, but there are times where my body does not process uric acid properly, and I end up with what we call gout, basically a buildup of acid that turns into like little stones that get into your joints, and it really hurts and kind of debilitates me for some time. So I usually get that about 3 or 4 times a year. So I am tired of that. I'm tired of the blood pressure, tired of the medication. And then lastly, big reason is found out really recently that I am going to be a dad, which is cool. So welcoming in a baby daughter here at the end of the year, late November, so about 6 months from now, and have decided that I really want to do this for her as well, just to really be in a great place where I can take care of her better, where I'm around longer, and it's just really brought those things to the forefront. So I know that there's some parents out there, and maybe you're in the same situation and you just want to be there for your child. And so I really resonate with that. And man, let's keep each other accountable. I love to go through this journey with you, and so definitely stick it through with me. Would love to continue building relationships like that for sure. So that is kind of the gist of why I'm doing what I'm doing. So I just want to talk about kind of my methods, the things that I'm going to do here over the next 6 months. I say 6 months because that's when my daughter will be born, and I really want to have significantly improved by then. And so I've always been a guy that's lifted and things like that. And so I'm about 2 weeks into this thing of lifting and doing cardio and eating better. And so I'm going to continue that. Basically, what I'm doing, we're definitely doing a splits type of workout. So it's going to be, Monday through Saturday, 6 days a week. Mondays are push days, Tuesdays are pull days, and Wednesdays will be more of like what I'm going to be doing, like body weight, because I do have, my ankles aren't in the greatest place right now. And so we'll be doing more of like body weight squats and things like that, just to get it going. And every day, 6 days a week, working some kind of 30-minute cardio in, whether that's playing sports or swimming or something like that. So that's going to be on the workout side. And then as far as the food goes, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be implementing intermittent fasting. So basically, if you've never heard of intermittent fasting, what it is you have a window of feeding, you have a window of not feeding. Basically, you have 8 hours of feeding and then you have 16 hours of not feeding. The idea behind that is when you are intermittent fasting, your body is always constantly using energy. And so, if it's not using energy that you put into it, as far as a fresh meal, something like that, then it turns to other sources of energy, which would be your fat, because that is what fat is a source of energy that you're holding for maybe a time when you're not having a lot of food coming in. So we're going to implement that kind of a 2000 calorie diet, as well as working more on the ketogenic side to begin with. So that's kind of where I'm going to start. Ketogenic diet is high fat, moderate protein, and low carbohydrates. And I think that's a great starting point where I want to start. Obviously, by the end of this thing, for me, it's not a sustainable way of life, but I have found like different ways that I can implement that will help me to really, honestly, I think the biggest thing is to cycle through carbs. So I want to get to a place where I can cycle through carbs and my body handles those things very well. Also, with the intermittent fasting, that kind of gives you a little bit better sensitivity to insulin. It kind of improves that. For a lot of people, where you see where they have heavy bellies, usually most of the time that means that you are becoming more and more resistant to insulin. So hopefully to reverse that and to really just get some great health going. So right now I'm going to show you again, as a progress picture. Again, 2 weeks I've been working at this. Started at 336. So this is like kind of a couple weeks here. I had one bad week where I went out of town. I don't know about you, but I always struggle when I go out of town. And this is kind of the progress pic, and this is where we are at weight right now. You can see 227.8 is the scale. And so I'm going to be weighing in every single Friday after my workout, and kind of updating you in this video of what that weight currently is, how the week felt, and that's how we're going to do this thing. Again, guys, this is going to be a vlog style fitness type deal that I'm doing here. I want to bring people along on this journey. I've seen so many transformation videos, but I've never seen it's always the beginning to the end, because people are waiting to see the results before they say anything about it. And I really just like the idea of accountability. You guys, comment down in the comments below what your goal is, what your reason why is. Would love to connect with you and understand that. If you're going to be a parent, or maybe this is the kind of situation, I understand the struggles that you've gone through, and I just really want to make a strong community as I'm putting out these videos, and really just helping people that are kind of in the same situation as I am. And hopefully, maybe by the time you see this video, we've made some progress, or maybe it's completed by this time. But all I want you to know is that, hey, you're not alone. We all struggle, and I'm with you. And I just want to, we don't want to make it a crazy thing where, our entire life is revolving around, insane workout regimens and insane diets, but really to get to a place where we're healthy, we feel good, and we feel great about the progress that we're making. But again, guys, that is what I'm aiming to do on this channel. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Would love to walk through this with you. Love to have the accountability of every week seeing that view on the video, letting me know that you saw the video. And if I disappointed, and then that's on me. And hopefully that will be an extra contributing factor to help me get to my goals. And by the time baby girl comes, I'm in great shape and moving towards even greater shape. Appreciate you guys for staying tuned. If you resonated with this, like I said, go ahead, drop a comment below. Let me know what your goal is, your reason why. I appreciate it, guys, and I'll see you next week. Peace.